Hello, everyone. This is Carol Strang. You're listening to the podcast for sensitive Christian women of today. And the main channel is called New Horizons, food and fuel for your soul and spirit. So good afternoon. I'm starting up on the podcast again. This is our part 2 to our podcast that I was inspired to share by Steven Furtick. And it's on the sermon in reference to Psalm 23. So if you haven't listened to part 1, I highly suggest you listen to it. So this is now part 2. He was just talking about relationships, and he was just talking about relationship with his wife, and he was explaining how things began to change. His viewpoint began to change as the years progressed as he was married to his wife. And he also shares that if his relationship could change with his wife, then it could possibly change his relationship with Christ and how he actually looks or goes through adversity. Okay? So, and we also talked about Psalm 23 as your identity. Who's your identity? Your identity is in Jesus. He is the good shepherd. And the event could be the valley, okay, or that trial that you're going through, okay? So what are you going through right now? Pause and reflect about that, okay? Now he says this, he said, if you don't know Jesus, you don't have that personal relationship with him, then he said, adversity is like a closed door that you can't pass, all right? Number 2, if you don't know Jesus, it's like a Jericho wall that is a barrier. It's immovable. You can't it's not movable. He says you can't even get over it, all right? 3rd, it's an end point of a dream. And finally, it's the reason that you throw your hands and you give up. Okay? He also points out that your relationship with Christ won't make you avoid adversity, all right? Because David had to walk through the valley, all right? So I just wanted to share those brief things and share as he stressed, the importance of having that personal intimacy relationship with Christ. Stay tuned next week and we'll continue on this podcast and talk about what happens when we put our trials, our challenges, our adversity in the hands of God. All right, God bless. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share this with others. This is going to be on other social media channels as well. Have a wonderful day. God bless.